Hey guys, we are live. This is Spencer Bonin from SB Mind Body Balance, coming at you again with another video about the 4 foundational principles that I was talking about last week. So last week, or the last video that I did, other than sessions, was talking about um, who do you listen to. Now this one is, I'm so excited to talk about this one because this one is so impactful that no one ever really, yeah, a lot of people talk about teachability, but they don't talk about all the aspects of teachability. So I'm super excited to talk about this one. Um, so what is the teachability index? So for one thing is it's exactly what it says in the description is how teachable are you? How coachable are you? Sure, let's just say, because we're just going to get right into this. Let's just say you follow the first video and you're like, sweet, I found someone that I really want to listen to. They have what I want and they've been where I am. And ultimately, I'm going to listen to myself about this information and get fine tuned into that. Cool. So let's say you've done that. You found something, you are absolutely like, man, I really, really want to learn this information. Now, the teachability index is composed of 2 different things. So the first one is how or what is your so there's 2 different components, and the first one is what is your willingness to learn? And then the other component is what is your willingness to accept change? Now, okay, so say we're talking about success again, right? So and that's how it's so simple that you might just, oh, it's too simple. I don't want to look at it. But if you focus on this principle, it will change your life. So the first thing, so let's just say you want a success. You want to make $1 million. You found an awesome guy you really want to listen to. It is what it is. Wicked. That's amazing. And then you say to yourself, man, I really want to learn this information. If I was to say, out of my willingness to learn is a 10 out of 10. Couldn't get any higher. I want to learn this information. No problem. Sick. Go for it. Go learn that information. Now what? So you learn the information. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit on your butt and do nothing about it? That's where the second component comes in. It's what is your willingness to accept change? Because if you're 100% willing to that, oh, for sure, I'm going to learn this information. Boom. 100%. Can't wait to learn it. But then you're a 0 on your willingness to change. Guess what? 10 times 0 is still 0. You have a 0 teachability index. That's the thing that people never, rarely talk about is if you want to learn information, great, and you want to go build and do something. Well, a lot of people want change, but they're not willing to change. So if you want things in your life to change, you're going to have to change things in your life. If you have a teachability index of really, really high teachability and really, really low coachability, you're not going to be able to go anywhere because you're not willing to make the changes that are necessary to change the things in your life. It's just something that's not going to happen. I mean, obviously, if you start off low and you maybe like your teachability and or your willingness to learn is a 10 and then maybe your willingness to change is like a 2 or a 3, you can definitely work on that level and you can start getting it up more and more. And so let's say it's a 3, and maybe like the more you look into it, the more you get inspired, the more everything it comes, and you get really excited and you hear from other stories of other people and you hear about all kinds of different ways and oh, that guy did it, that guy did it, oh, this guy did it too. Well, then your teachability index starts to go up. But the thing is that you always have to keep it in your mind because at different points, at different parts of the day, daily, it changes daily, and it can even sometimes change hourly. Like let's say you go to like a seminar or something like that. Boom, at the beginning of the seminar, you soak in all this information. Man, you're learning, you're learning, you're learning, you're learning, you're learning, and then an hour later in, boom, your willingness to change goes down, your willingness to learn goes down, your teachability index drops to 0. Now you're hearing this information, but nothing's sinking in. So it's something that you always just got to drill into yourself, drill into yourself, drill into yourself, and always be aware of where are you, what is your teachability index right now? Because when you're trying to learn something and stuff's just coming in, but nothing's sticking in, it's going one in one side and right out the other. There's a reason your teachability index is either 0 or like just super low or low enough to the point where nothing's sinking in. And that is the second that's the second piece. out of 4. So I'm really, really so if you have any questions about that, put a comment in there, talk with me about this, put a little bit of a discussion in there, whatever it is. I'd love to talk about this kind of concept. So that's the second foundational principle. Sounds a lot more simple than it really is, but when people don't consider the fact that you actually have to change in order to make change happen in your life, a lot of people don't really want to talk about that. So, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today. This week's getting a little bit jumbled up. Normally on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do a live emotion code session where I actually work with someone to help their physical pain, help their stresses, whatever it is. Things got shifted around a little bit. So I actually decided to, since I had 3 more parts of the 4-part series I was doing, I decided to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday as the last 3 parts. And then Tuesday, Thursday is what is me going to be working on other people and seeing what we can do with their stresses and physical pain and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Other than that, if you are interested in doing a free emotion code session with me, and you want to, you have physical pain, you have back pain, you have neck pain, you have shoulder pain, you have, abdominal pain, you have waist pain, hip pain, whatever it is, shoot me an email. Shoot me a message, shoot me an email, let me know. We'll figure it out. And let's see what we can do for you, because I would absolutely love to help you with whatever is going on in your life. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in today. And I can't wait to talk to you on Wednesday night to talk about the training balance scale. So have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.